Hello and welcome! If you clicked on this video, I'm assuming you're curious about what to bring to a K-pop concert in Korea in order to have fun and survive. So what's special and different about concerts in Korea is that we don't have a clear bag policy. We do have a bag size policy that is dependent on the venue, but usually your standard everyday bags will most likely be permitted. If not, there's usually a free bag check service for your convenience, so there's nothing to worry about. I personally have a bag that I specifically use for concerts and concerts only. I know this might seem extreme, but for me, separating my daily work and school life bag with my concert bag makes even just seeing that bag or grabbing it on my way out the door to go to the concert so happy because I immediately associate it with concerts. Also, it's nice to have somewhere to shove your tickets and lightstick into a few weeks before the concert and not have to worry about accidentally leaving it back home. My concert bag is from a brand called vanwalk, and the reason I chose this bag is because I've lost one too many keyrings and photo cards at concerts while I'm running around here and there. So knowing that my kids are zipped up and secure is one less thing that I constantly have to worry about. I usually wear it as a shoulder bag, but I added a strap from a bag that I don't use anymore to also make it function as a crossbody. Now on to the contents of my bag. First up, we have some boring stuff like my wallet. I don't like to bring bulky wallets because all you really need is a form of ID, some cash, and a working credit or debit card. Then we have my light stick. I always like to carry my light sticks wrapped in something to prevent it from getting scratched and banged up with other things inside my bag, so it might seem extra, but again, it's another peace of mind thing for me. Next up are my lightstick batteries. So this might be weird and foreign for a lot of people, but this is a rechargeable lightstick battery. Like, this thing straight up replaces this entirely. It's rechargeable with USB-C, and as someone who's worked through dozens of AAA batteries because of concerts, I love that I no longer have to worry about whether I've replaced my battery, how long this battery will last, creating AAA battery waste, etc, etc. And the best part is, even if it runs out of battery during the concert, replacing it is a really easy fix because you don't have to replace all 3 batteries. But honestly, the battery life is really good on this, so I've never really had to replace it during the concert. Next, can't go to a concert without this in Korea, the ticket. Most concert tickets in Korea are physical tickets, either in a plastic card format or a paper ticket like this one. And if you don't bring it, they usually just say tough luck, so this is a must. Running out of phone battery during or after a concert is a huge nightmare for me, so a phone battery is also a must. Mine is 20,000 milliampere hours or something like that, generally meaning it can usually charge my phone from 0 to 100 about 3 or 4 times. And finally, I always bring my emergency kit with me, which includes my emergency meds, band-aids, pain relief patches for when my back or shoulder starts hurting, a hand sanitizer, and pads. These are all my essentials. Like, I could go to a concert with just these things and survive. So now let's go through all my non-essentials because I personally think they're huge quality of life enhancers at concerts, especially during the summer in Korea. First up, if you're going to a concert in Korea during the summer, a minivan is amazing to have. You'll be sweating your socks off without it for sure while you wait to go inside the concert venue. And even inside the concert venue, some of them can get a little stuffy, so I totally recommend it. Next is another cooling item, and these are cooling sheets. They're basically wet wipes, but with a cooling effect so you can cool off a little as you wipe off your sweat. So I see most people just buy water at the vending machines there, but I like to bring water with me because I sometimes forget to buy water and then I'm left parched all through the concert. And also, I don't like standing in line for the vending machines. A lot of things I bring with me are honestly just motivated by my laziness. Of course, the list of non-essential items that I bring to concerts will look a little different during the winter season. So I don't know if this is helpful, but if you've watched till here and you would like a winter series on this, do let me know, please. I also like to bring earbuds, specifically wired ones. This is just a personal preference, but I'm just honestly so sick of losing wireless earbuds. But also, I refuse to compromise music while I'm on the subway to the concert venue, so this is my personal preference. So I personally don't bring with me a lot of makeup because I noticed that I usually don't have that much time and frankly, energy to touch up, so it just ends up being extra weight. So usually all I bring are my lip products. Yes, 2 lip products is a must for me, though a cushion foundation is not, as well as my lash glue, eye drops, and my breath freshener mints. I also like to bring my tin case and photo card sleeves with me to protect the official photo cards that I get on site. I know some countries don't have this, but in Korea, we do usually have different zones where you can get photo cards for having the ATEEZ membership or from subscriptions and whatnot, so I like to bring this to protect the ones I do get. So this used to be a must for me, but not really these days. But these are concert earplugs. They're supposed to protect your eardrums while not compromising the sound quality of the concert. But then I kind of realized I'm not good enough at ticketing, so my seeds are never close enough to the main sound system to actually have an effect on my ears. But if you're actually responsible, unlike myself, and interested in protecting your ear health, these have served me quite well for a few concerts at least. I also bring a hair tie for when I get too hot from jumping around, but honestly I usually just have this around my wrist. And finally, I don't have this prepared yet because I usually procrastinate until the day of the concert, but I like to bring a few goodie bags to bribe / become closer with the fans that are around me. It always is like an easy icebreaker to start off by offering chocolate, so if you have the time and energy to prepare that, I think it's a nice gesture. So that's all that I bring with me to a summer K-pop concert. It might seem like a lot of stuff, but they're all stuff that makes the concert experience at least a little bit more comfortable for me, and I hope this will be helpful to you as well. Well, that's it from me, and I wish you a happy concert viewing.